Hey, it's MK, and I am back with day 25 with Christy's 30-day sketch challenge. Here is the sketch for today. There she is. Cool beans, huh? Now, this one, again, stepping out of my comfort zone big time. So what I thought I would do is kind of go a different route as far as the little stitching and the butterflies and whatnot goes. I think I'm going to use this pattern paper that has the great ups and downs as like that design element running across the center of the layout, I think. I'm not really sure just yet because I picked out like loads of scraps, you guys. Literally, that's all I have is scraps. I have a few more of those ups and down little bits of from this collection because I actually used this paper before, but I cut it down to 8.5 by 11 and used it in another layout. But I do have the matching side, which I thought was pretty cool. And then I thought this cardstock matched the like aqua tone in the blue leaves, which I really liked a lot. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do. I have this little photo of my daughter standing next to a rhinoceros, which is convenient because she's just as hard-headed. And more scraps. Lots and lots of scraps. I love this color of this scrap right here. And so I pulled in some more scraps that had this orangey like tone to it just to bring in a little bit more color because there's lots of layers. Yes, there's lots of layers behind the photo that they actually use. And then I'm thinking of, you know, letting the design be most of the, what's it called? Like most of the embellishments, and I'm not even going to worry about, you know, trying to find a bunch of embellishments, but I do have, oh, I have this too. No, it's a little bit too green. Yep, a little too green. I do have some really cool 49th and Market stickers that I might include in here. I just don't have them with me. As you can tell, I want to go get them really quick. Let me run. But I'll do that as soon as I am done filming all this. I have, like I said, I've torn a bunch of pieces from another collection. This piece is just a scrap that I had left over. All of this stuff is just, I pulled out here and there and, ooh, this would look good. So would this, so would that. Yes, it would. Let's play. And that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to see where I can go with this. Pretty simple. I'm not really sure if I'm going to even bother putting a title on this because not all my pages need titles, you guys. I have, how many space ones over there, and they all have titles. Oh my goodness, that is so true. So I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to try and find a title that has to do with a rhinoceros. I'm not sure if I'm going to like definitely something with hard-headed in it. I don't know, in all honesty. So I just think I'm going to make a layout. I don't really think I'm going to do a title. Let's find out and see what I can do. All right. So I went into my stash and I pulled out some of these clear stickers from some planner books, and then I also pulled out the matching sticker book for this Kaiser Craft collection. Of course, I set it off to the side and totally spaced that I had it, so it does not come back. Yay! So the first thing that I did was I decided I was going to flip the sketch. And I started building up all my layers, and now I decided that I kind of wanted it to be a little bit on the roughed up side. So I pulled out my edge distressor, and started distressing only a few edges. Not all the edges are going to get distressed. So once I trimmed my photo down to a 4x4, I did not like the design element anymore. I think I was going to like it a lot better if it stayed at a 4x6, but I decided I didn't need it as a 4x6, so I trimmed it down. And now I like it a lot better. I just start placing all of my pieces down, and I
really like it, but my photo kind of blends in with all of those layers. So I like this pop of bam in your face, bright, like aqua. I don't know what color it is. It's like a tealy color. And so I don't put the photo on exactly straight. I just kind of sort of put it at a slight angle. I don't want the aqua to be like all the way around the edge. I like how wonky everything is. Nothing is really truly straight except for maybe these first 3 pieces that I put down. Except maybe, I don't know. And I did forget that this brown piece needs to go underneath all these layers. I almost put that brown piece at an angle, and then I thought, nah, nobody's going to even notice. Not really. So yeah, it doesn't go at an angle. And then I start layering up my pieces, and I really like how it looks. And I am completely committing, except for this little orange. It's a little darker. And I decided that I at first had it on the top, so now it's going to go on the side. I don't know why I changed my marbles. Not even the photo. Did you see that? I didn't even put the photo on straight. Nope. The next thing I'm going to do is try to work on my title cluster. Now, one of my favorite things to do is mix the embellishments in amongst the title. That's a big word for me, you guys. I like to mix it in to make it part of the title. It's just one of my favorite things to do. But these clear stickers, for one, they were super sticky. I mean, American Crafts needs to take a few little notes from these guys. It was bad. They like stuck to everything. And then I was kind of worried that they were going to get stuck to this wax paper that I've used over and over and over again because I'm lazy. I won't go get a new sheet. So I lost my flower. When I started layering them up, I lost my flower. So, okay, let's put just the flowers. I like the leaves being clear. Let's put just the flower behind white. What a pain, I'm not going to lie. But I like it. I like how that pop of white sticking out and those flowers are still that yellowy, not yellow, not even close to yellow. They're that orangey color that I was looking for. But still, I was having a hard time trying to imagine what all my layers were going to look like underneath this title. So I went to my stash and pulled out a piece of vellum, and I am going to back every single leaf on this vellum and then fussy cut it out. Yeah, once I started doing this, I really, truly love how these look. So I took all the flowers and backed them on white, and I took all the leaves and put them on vellum. I love it. I love how it turned out. I love how they look on the layout because then you can still see underneath them. It was a good idea, you guys. I'm sorry if I don't say so myself. Would have never thought of it. Normally I stuck it on white and it would have been on white. But, I just had a good idea for once. Anyways. Sorry. So now I'm going to get tucked in. I'm so sorry for the video fading in and out and in and out. I constantly kept getting interrupted, either by my phone, by my children. It just was a constant interruption where it was a lot of dead space in between my hands moving. And so I tried to chop it all out so that way all you guys got to see was the movement and me keep going. This video was way longer than it needed to be had I not cut all that out. I apologize, you guys. So I finally start getting the flowers and the leaves the way I like them. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue behind them all. I don't want anything to seep out from underneath my vellum. Now I've got a leaf tucked under something. So that way it hides the glue. But I do have to say that when I did go to put glue or glue accidentally got put on a leaf, you really couldn't see it. The sticker kind of hid it themselves. So that made sense. A complete sentence. Yay, go girl. So now I'm just going to work on my title. I do end up gluing my title down. I just didn't make you guys watch me do that. I moved this title like a ton of times. too many times that I even want to count. And so I just took it all out. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, they know what the title is. Actually, on the sticker sheet, the title was All Good Things, and I decided to switch up the words and it say All Things Good, because that's just, I don't know. I can't use a regular title unless it's like a single word as it's intended. It's not going to happen. I just, it's in my brain to be a rebel. Yeah, I'm a rebel. So yeah, I'm just deciding, I really wanted to put a flower up in that, the upper, see, I tried again, upper left corner. I just really wanted to put a flower up there, but none make it up there. It just didn't work. It looked like I was trying too hard. And I think it was the whole standalone thing. See, I've got the whole leaf and flower cluster thing going on the right side, and then my title cluster going on the left. And so when you stick a flower up in the upper left all by its lonesome, it just is not, it looked like it was stuck out. I don't know. It was weird. So I'm going through my little enamel dots. I keep a little container of random enamel dots that on my desk, and then when they start to deplenish, I just fill it back up again instead of having my entire stash of enamel dots to go through. It's just always been convenient. Plus, when I travel, I can just grab it and go, and I know I have a little bit of everything as far as all the colors that I know I use. So I added a light peachy color, and now I'm doing a hot pink because in the flower portions that came with leaves, there were specks of hot pink, and I know it's not very noticeable in the video, but when I look at the layout, it is very noticeable. So I wanted to add a little bit more of that, and she's done. Mostly it's just fiddle farting to see where I want placement of things, but I love it, you guys. I cannot tell you guys enough how much I have enjoyed this 30-day sketch challenge. And I am going to go and see what everyone else did with this sketch. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.